Hello, Merlin. Elfie, what are your thoughts on Secret Life of Pets 2? The Secret Life of Pets movies are relatable to all pet owners. The Secret Life of Pets 2, directed by Chris Renaud, and is the 7th animated feature movie from Illumination Entertainment overall, as well as the sequel to the 2016 Illumination movie Secret Life of Pets. So Secret Life of Pets 2 tells the story taking place after the events of its predecessor, where Max, the dog, he's coping with some huge changes in his personal life when his owner, she is married and now has a kid, so he's forced to share his home with his owner's new husband and kid, and they take a road trip to this farm where Rooster teaches him some things about learning to cope with being a family dog, as well as all the other pets getting their own individual storylines that don't connect to the primary plots in any way, shape or form. Like Chloe the cat, she's teaching the poodle how to be a cat, seriously, and also the bunny, and he rescues this white tiger who's been held captive by this evil dude and his bloodthirsty dogs, and yeah, and this plot is all over the frickin' place. Now, the first Secret Life of Pets, which I reviewed in the earliest days of my channel back in July 2016, that was one of the very first reviews I ever posted. I still stand by my exact same thoughts on that first movie. Sure, it's a unoriginal rehash of Toy Story, just with pets instead of toys, but nonetheless it is tied with Despicable Me as Illumination Entertainment's best movie. I may have been a little generous to it because I'm a pet lover myself. When Illumination announced there was a sequel to Secret Life of Pets, I thought, is it necessary? Not exactly, but at least it could be one of the more watchable movies from them, since I am generous to the first Secret Life of Pets in comparison to some of their other movies, especially Sing. That movie was shite, and The Grinch last year was the weakest Grinch movie I have ever seen. But as for Secret Life of Pets 2, I saw it with my good pal on YouTube, the Dragon Critic, aka Leo Bryan. Please check out his review on his channel. And yeah, our thoughts were nearly exactly the same. In all honesty, I like the first Secret Life of Pets better, while The Secret Life of Pets 2 thankfully doesn't rip off Toy Story 2 as I feared it was. This is still a sequel that feels tacked on, is not necessary, and just feels like a bunch of animated shorts from a TV show mashed together into a movie running time that doesn't feel connected, and turns out being a weaker movie than its predecessor. But first, let's address the positives, as this is not Illumination's worst movie by any means. So Patton Oswalt is voicing Max this time. Max was recasted in this movie, and to be honest, Patton Oswalt does a superior job at voicing Max than his previous voice actor. Good thing they hired Remy from Ratatouille to voice our protagonist this time. And I did like Max's storyline of learning to accept that his family is now larger than it was, and learning to get along peacefully with with his owner's husband and kids, and at least this movie doesn't rip off Toy Story 2, and it does attempt to be a original narrative, and the entire climax of this movie would be my favourite part. So it is hilariously entertaining, and the one part that connects all of the storylines together. Couldn't the movie have done this sooner? P.S. Awesome to hear Harrison Ford, Han Solo, and Indiana Jones himself voice Rooster in this movie, the farm dog. No idea how Illumination managed to convince Harrison Ford to star in this movie, but Harrison Ford previously did voice acting when he did recorded extra lines for Lego Han Solo in Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens video game. But so it goes to show that he can do literally any role. That's what makes him one of the greatest classic actors of all time. But now let's get to all of the bad that makes Secret Life of Pets 2 one of the messiest sequels to date. This sequel, unlike the first movie, lacks a sense of direction. You're confused which storyline you're supposed to care about, and I'm like, I think the other animals are sure that they have different owners, but I think the other animals should have somehow come to the farmer with Max so that they could have helped him on his journey. That would be a plot with far more focus, and it wouldn't get so convoluted. But in this movie, who cares about that storyline with Chloe attempting to convert the poodle into a cat? That's not going to advance Max's storyline anytime soon. And I adore Chloe. She would be my favourite character in the Secret Life of Pets franchise, voiced by the gorgeous Lake Bell. But Chloe was so sidelined here, and even that awesome bunny from the first movie, his subplot with freeing the white tiger from the villain, that didn't have any relevance until the third act. This movie feels like the Star Wars The Clone Wars movie from 2008, the one that was initially going to be the first few pilot episodes for the Clone Wars TV show, but George Lucas at the last minute transformed it into a feature-length movie, and that didn't work, and this movie feels far too episodical to be a movie. And the best thing the character of Rooster has going for him is Harrison Ford's vocal performance. Other than that, he does nothing but be the cliched mentor figure to Max, and he doesn't even appear for the finale of the movie, so he feels like a character with no resolution. And also the antagonist of this movie. I'm sorry, but he is awful. He is such a cartoon character. In fact, did this movie even need a villain? Couldn't it have just been, Max learning to get along with the family? Even his hounds were more intimidating than he ever was, and they are the secondary antagonists. So that's kind of similar to Bill Sikes in Oliver and Company, where that villain may have been lackluster, but his two dogs, Rascal and DeSoto, were top-notch as villains. And also this movie has this movie looks like a replica of Illumination Entertainment's other movies in terms of animation. Illumination Entertainment, it's about time you change your animation style already. Because I'm getting sick and bored of this exact same style over and over again. So overall, Secret Life of Pets 2, while this will still be a fun watch to all families this summer, this this is still such a meh sequel that to a movie that wasn't a masterpiece to begin with. And is it the best animated movie of 2019? Hell no. That would be this. But hey, in the long run, this movie... But hey, by the conclusion of 2019, this movie could still be better than Toy Story 4. Oh, God help us all. I give The Secret Life of Pets 2 2 stars out of 5. Meh movie. So yeah, this is in the middle of my ranking of the animated movies of 2019 overall. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And what do you think of Secret Life of Pets 2? And which do you like better, the first or second? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. And I'll see you all next time when I review a Rocket Man. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.